Stream, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good evening. If you guys are just getting off work or if you're just getting home or whatever you're up to, I hope you're having a good evening. And today we're going to be talking about some of the situations going on in California. We're going to be talking about that auto pen situation with Biden because it's still in the news. We're going to be talking about that MJ farm that just got raided with 361 arrests of illegal immigrants, with 14 minors found that were working on that MJ farm with no family, unaccompanied minors. And we're going to be talking about how some of those kids are most likely from the 350,000 kids that Biden lost at the border under his presidency. And yeah, I got a whole list of stuff right here in front of me that we're going to be talking about. Some notes, some different stuff like that, some different facts. We already got one person in here. Drop me a comment. Let me know who's watching. And yeah, we're going to get right into this kind of detailed stuff. And, they love talking about Trump and this and that, but we got Gavin Newsom defending child labor, and we got Biden pardoning, we got Biden Biden clearing death row, basically, of people that have done murders, done things to children, and many other things. I don't give a damn. These people need to be on death row. They need the death sentence. Like it or not, he commuted murderers and other people that did things to children. And R-wording and essaying and all those kind of things, that's absolutely disgusting. We cannot have that going on. But let's wait a couple minutes here. Let's get some people in here. But if these people really cared about children, they would be attacking Biden for the people that he let off death row and his auto pen. And also his auto pen, Biden's staff approved the auto pen for the pardons. They gave the pardons. Biden gave the okay for his staff to give those pardons. Now, this is all a part of the recent news coming out with the auto pen stuff. And we can't forget, he cleared death row of people that did essaying and the R word and different stuff to women and children. And he let these people off death row. He cleared death row. 37 of the 40 people that were on death row, Biden cleared them. Biden cleared 37 of the 40 people that were in death row in America. Hello, Lunchbox. How are you doing? So if these people really gave a damn about children, or they really gave a damn about these files because of children, about the Epstein files because of children, then why the hell didn't they talk about the 350,000 kids that went missing at the border thanks to Biden? Why the hell didn't they talk about the pardons that Biden gave to people that were on death row that did things to women and children? Why the hell didn't they talk about Biden sniffing children and other stuff live on television? Guys, I got a whole thing of notes. A whole thing of notes right here. And this is all facts and this is all information. Real Fungamus, you might actually learn something today because I got a bunch of notes. Black Panthers. First off, that organization is racist, but we're not going to get into that. Second off, yeah, this is my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep on growing. Nothing's going to stop me from growing my channel. What people didn't exist? I would be making other YouTube videos. I make travel videos. I make political live streams. I make all kinds of videos about everything. So, yeah, super chat, any questions, any change of topics. So, yeah, if Trump didn't exist, if Biden didn't exist, if Harris didn't exist, if Obama didn't exist, I would still be streaming talking about politics. Yeah, they are jealous because my channel is growing extremely rapidly fast. Well, I got a whole list of new things to say, but I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm going to get into these brand new topics we're going to be talking about. Hit that like, subscribe button. My health care is wonderful. No people have lost Medicare or Medicaid. It's fantastic. Thank you, President Trump. You're the one jealous. I'm never stopping this channel so you can cry about it. It's never happening. You can come back when we have 100,000 subscribers. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. If you have any requests of anything you want me to do, hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. It's actually 120 views, and you guys are really mad. We got Trump derangement syndrome in chat. Yeah, there are 3 branches of government, but I didn't feel like answering any stupid questions. God bless President Trump. And if you don't like it, you can cry and suffer. We got 3.5 more years of Trump. Anyway, let's get right into the news. Let's ignore these hate comments for a second. If you're new to the live stream, smash that like button, subscribe. Let me get into today's news. You guys can keep crying, you poor anti-Trumpers. Now let me talk about the notes I got right here, guys. First off, should we go over the whole how many people Biden, got off death row that were really bad criminals? Adrian Peeler, convicted murderer of a mother and an 8-year-old. Do you think Biden should have got this guy off death row? He committed 37 of the 40 people on death row. A lot of them did stuff to children and mothers and kids and murdered countless people. And Biden gave him a pardon to get off death row. He even gave a pardon for a murderer to get out of prison. We got many things we can talk about here. We got many things. He cleared death row, basically. And we can't forget to talk about Biden's staff approval of the auto pen. His staff approved the auto pen. His staff gave the pardons. He gave the okay for them to make a list for the pardons, etc., etc. He commuted murderers. Anthony Bathel, convicted R-word in murdering U.S. Marine, 1987. Biden got this person off death row. You think that's okay? You think that's okay? George Torres, he essayed 2 young girls. You think that's okay? Biden got him off death row. You think that's okay? I don't think that's okay. Smash that like, subscribe button. They had to wake up Joe, by the way, and tell him that news. Yeah, I love that comment, brother. I'm talking about people that are convicted in criminal court of essaying. I'm not talking about fake allegations. Trump this, Trump that. Trump has never been criminally charged with essaying anybody. Civil matters are in civil court for money and financial gain. And they take a lot less evidence to be convicted. When you get found guilty in a civil court, it's not guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Lie, 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 lie. We can't forget about the criminal migrants found on the MJ farm, the 14 children, and let's see how many people we got here. 361 arrested total. 14 minors found working on an MJ farm. Your favorite governor, Gavin Newsom, decided to defend this and say, no, ICE has to stop. This is horrible. This is horrible. Hey, buddy, welcome in. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling a lot better today. I hope everything's going good with you, brother. Mehdi, I hope everything's going good, bro. I'm just here streaming. I'm talking about some recent things going on in the United States. In California, they arrested 361 illegals working on a MJ farm, and they found 14 minors with no family that were working here. And the governor of California is defending this kind of behavior. It's absolutely freaking horrible. Absolutely freaking horrible. But what else do we got going on? Yeah, we got 350,000 kids, disgusting, that went missing under Biden during the whole situation. They claim to defend children, the Democrats. They claim to care about the children. That's why they love talking about the Epstein files. That's why they love calling Trump names because of quote unquote children. Don't you care about the children? But anything involving Democrat leadership or anything involving Biden or the governor of California, they refuse to talk about or discuss. 350,000 children went missing at that border thanks to freaking Biden. 350,000. I got a whole list of notes right here with me today because I got a lot of topics I want to talk about. And talking about that, now this is straight from MSNBC. I don't like that shit. I don't like that news, but I like to check about what they're talking about. Now, what they're talking about right now is, they're saying that according to experts, according to most economists, no offense to most economists, but they're dipshit. Their predictions are horrible, and they're exactly why the world economy is not in the best of shape. All these economists are experts about everything all of a sudden, and we have to trust their opinions because, they're always right. But according to these economists, tariffs will hit in 3 months. If MSNBC is saying these tariffs will hit in 3 months, then why are they also crying about the tariffs for back-to-school shopping? Why are they crying if they're saying they're going to hit in 3 months? Because back-to-school shopping isn't in 3 months. Back-to-school shopping is happening right now and also in August. So why the hell are they crying so much? The TDS in chat is terrible. I agree. Trump derangement syndrome. If you guys have anything you want me to read out loud, any questions, any comments, just drop some super chats. I will 100% get to those comments and questions and read them out loud and discuss them. But that's another great point. They didn't go missing. Biden put them into slave labor. Yeah, how dare these Democrats defend this whole situation of the MJ farm in California. There's 14 minors found working there. 14, 13-year-olds, and I'm sure some even younger. And these people are okay with that? That's disgusting. That's slavery. Not to mention they're not even giving a livable wage. Do you think Trump lies? Great question, actually. Every president lies. So I 100% think he lies. Every politician ever has lied. Rather it's on purpose to cover up something, or I don't know what the specific reasons of every president and their lies. Tom Homan is a great man. He's a great man. He's doing his job. He's doing his job. And they love talking about the whole... Another thing they love talking about is the U.S. dollar, the U.S. dollar. Well, when were they talking about the U.S. dollar when it was 79 cents to 83 cents per 1 euro under Joe Biden? They weren't talking about that. When Trump first got elected, it was $1 to 1 euro. $1 to 1 euro it was. And right now it's, thank you for the super chat, Demon Rats don't care about the kids. Right now it's around 84 to 87 cents. It's fluctuating all this month. But under Biden, it was 79 cents to 83 cents per 1 euro. That's just in that currency trade. We can look at other numbers and other things like that, but shit. Hey, man, I'm sorry I'm offending you about Trump derangement syndrome and stuff like that, but you definitely have that. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow showing you around Montenegro, and I'm going to be showing you TVOT, and we're going to be taking all kinds of requests and super chats, so don't forget to check that out tomorrow morning. I don't know where you're getting those numbers from, Julian. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Alligator Alcatraz, they gave a tour to MSNBC and some liberals and other people, and all they cried was, well, that was a sanitized tour. That was a sanitized tour. It wasn't a fucking sanitized tour. They don't give a fuck what you gotta say. That place has air conditioning. It's clean. You have 3 meals a day. Not to mention, Alligator Alcatraz is for the worst of the worst. It's not just for anyone to go to, as far as my knowledge is. But even if regular illegal border jumping immigrants went there, I wouldn't feel too bad. It really, really doesn't matter too much. They can all go there. I subbed. Will always support another patriot. Amazing. Thanks. Jerk, jerk, jerk. How am I a jerk? Why do you cry about Alligator Alcatraz? If I jump over another country's border, then they're going to put me in prison or they're going to put me in a holding cell. So what the hell is the difference? Every other country does it. If you jump over their border or you jump over their fences, they're going to put you in a prison cell. And you might not get 3 meals a day and you might not have AC. So it's probably not going to look too good for you at that point. No U.S. citizens are there. Stop crying. No U.S. citizens are alligator in our Alligator Alcatraz. Freaking ridiculous. We're not in other countries. Well, if the whole world is following the law of legal immigration, you think the United States should be the exception and we should just let all these illegals people jump over the border and reward them and give them free food and free meals? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hello, Dr. Dons. We're talking about the whole situation going on. 361 illegals arrested on the MJ farm in California. 14 minors found unaccompanied with none of their family members. No one. Damn right I'm angry about this. The Democrats love to claim that they're caring about the children so much, and that's why they're going after the Epstein files. We're going after the Epstein files for the children, not because we hate Trump's guts. If you cared a damn about them children, you would have talked about the 350,000 kids that went missing under Biden, and now they're popping up working at MJ farms. That is disgusting. That is freaking disgusting. Florida loves its alligators. And if they cared about the children, then they would talk about this exploitation of minors. And if it's found here in these MJ farms in California, that's probably just the tip of the iceberg. That's probably just the tip of the iceberg. And if the Epstein files had Trump in it, why didn't Biden release it? Why didn't Obama release it? Please tell me. Someone educate me. What conspiracy? It's just facts. I'm not saying Trump is 100% right. I condemn him for not releasing those files, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend everything is Trump's fault. There are 3 branches of government, after all. These poor kids get to go home to their families now. No thanks to Biden in California. And Gavin Newsom is calling J.D. Vance out for being at Disney World with his family. He said, "Enjoy Disney World while you're separating families, J.D." Well, you're separating families too. You're letting people in your state of California exploit children, illegal immigrants, and other people and work at MJ farms. What a bunch of bullshit and double standards, Mr. Newsom. You should not run for president because no one is going to vote for you. At this point, I think Harris could beat freaking Gavin. He doesn't have a chance. He's going to get blown into the dust worse than anyone. We already talked about the files, but you can join in a little bit if you're still interested in joining in. We got a bit of people actually roaring in here right now. Well, we should do another live stream in about 2 or 3 hours because I'm going to do this one and I'm going to eat and then I'll do another live stream because I got a lot to talk about. If we got any questions, any comments, anything you guys want me to talk about relating to Trump or these 361 illegals arrested in the MJ farm and 14 minors or anything you want me to talk about in general, drop some super chats. Today. Rants, not talk. This is an open discussion. Anyone can talk about whatever they like. All you got to do is drop a good comment or drop a super chat. I read 100% of the super chats. Doesn't matter if it's something stupid you got to say. If it's an insult, I really don't give a damn. I'll read it out loud. But don't forget to smash that like, subscribe button. I'll tag what you're about to say, sure. Keep crying, David. If you guys have any requests, they can be easily taken via super chat. Anything you want me to talk about. I love these stupid dumbasses saying California pays for everyone. Super chats are working, brother. We got some already, so they're working just fine. If you don't like it, you can leave. New subscriber, I love Trump. Much appreciated, Harry. You'll love my content then. Trump's wife came legally. Why do all these Trump derangement people love to talk about deporting legal immigrants? Do they hate legal immigrants and love illegal immigrants? I think so. Epstein has ties to Mossad. Mossad has ties to Israel. There is currently a disconnect. Where is that comment? I'll pin it. I'll pin this comment. There's too many comments flooding in, so I gotta hit that. So Epstein has ties to Mossad. Mossad has ties to Israel. There is currently a disconnect towards Israel and a rise of anti-Semitism. Releasing the files could possibly make it worse due to these ties. I 100% agree on that comment. Not to mention, there's also CIA and FBI tied into these whole Epstein files, and also big corporations like Microsoft and Walmart. A lot of their high executives and CEOs are in these files, and this would cause mass boycotting around America. What's up, Mr. Spray? How you doing, brother? I got my channel monetized since the last time we discussed with each other. Good to see you back. Good to see you too, bro. If you got any tips for me, I could really use it, bro. You got 3 million subscribers. I'm just about to hit 10K subs, but my channel is monetized now. Thank you, Mr. Spray. It's going really good, actually, so far. But if we have any questions, any topics, anything we want to talk about, we can drop shorts every day. You really think shorts? My shorts haven't gone too viral. My most viral short ever was 30,000 views. Can you give me any tips on shorts, maybe? Thanks for the super chat, brother. Let's see what you had to say. For those who say the U.S. is anti-immigrants, legal immigration is allowed and better managed in the U.S. than other nations. That is a great point. For those who say the U.S. is anti-immigrants, legal immigration is allowed and better managed in the U.S. than other nations. I love that comment. All you got to do is go through the legal process. Definitely, we will catch up after for sure. Awesome, brother, awesome. What's the farm crisis you'd like me to address? I'll address it. Yeah, stop spamming. Dons, if you see anyone spamming, you can remove them. Brother, stop spamming. This is your last warning or you're getting removed. People are sick of your shit. Please stop spamming. America just tripled their ICE forces. We had 5,000 working ICE forces, and now we're up to 15,000. Hit the like, subscribe button. What is the legal process? What do you mean, what is the legal process? Are you an illegal immigrant or something? You don't know the process? Apply for a work visa or apply to stay in the country legally. Or if you're coming from a war-torn country, you can apply for asylum, but do it legally. Don't enter the country illegally and then apply. I do know. I just told you what it was. Shout out Canada. Can be the 51st state. Apply for citizenship. W rage baiters? I'm not rage baiting. What did this guy say about Newsom? Gavin Newsom is copped out. You know they're all friends, right? What do you mean friends? What did I misspell this time? Y'all need to quit being sensitive. What am I saying that's offending you guys so much? That Biden let 350,000 kids go missing and the Dems really don't care about children? The majority of them? I'm not saying all of them. Focusing on Newsom, but the real issue is Trump. Well, keep crying. I don't give a damn what your issues are with your personal problems with people are. If you guys have anything you want to say, anything you guys want me to, talk about, you can drop a super chat. I'll read it out loud. I'll discuss it. Trump is the GOAT. Yeah, my hat's been in a suitcase. So it is crushed up, admittedly. I will debate Dean Withers, but it's not going to be today. All you Democrats do is cry because you're destructocrats. All you want is destruction. When these floods come and hit cities, you say, "Oh, I hope it washed away the Democrats, or I hope it washed away the Republicans and the Trump voters." I want to see you launch a podcast, bro. Well, I wouldn't say this is a podcast. This is just kind of a live stream, but I do have some notes here, and I am planning to do some more official. I'm going to turn the live streams into a podcast. I'm just working on getting the equipment and setting everything up right now. But right now, this is just kind of an iPhone live stream, but we are talking about a lot of big issues here. And I will continue growing this channel. We'll make some official podcasts set up soon. And clip everything from the podcast to shorts content. Well, I do clip a lot of these live streams and I post them as regular videos. I haven't really been posting them as shorts just because my shorts literally aren't doing the best. I've been posting shorts for 2 years or a year or two, and the best they ever did was 30,000 views. So my live streams are doing much better than that. So I don't know, bro. But I'll try to take your advice. I am clipping a lot of the live streams and putting them into regular long form videos. And those are doing, all right. I wouldn't say good, but they're fine, I guess. I wish they could do a lot better. You want a debate right now? Join in my Discord. We can set up a debate, but it's not going to be right this minute. I'm live stream talking to the people. Join my Discord, link in the bio if you guys want to talk and discuss about something. Or if you want to, join now or any request or anything like that, you can drop a super chat. If you spam, you will be booted. I've done lots of debates here on the show. Colt. I just said if you want to debate me, you can join my Discord. It's link in the bio. Debate me, but not today, lol. Yeah, let's set it up. Maybe later today. You're in a cult. Y'all be overreacting. Yup, Trump derangement syndrome. I don't think you want to fight Dons. Dons is 6'5", just like me, and he'll probably F you up. So you probably don't want to fight him. Just saying. He's a big guy. A lot of you guys are spamming the comments. If there's anything you want to talk about, anything you want to say, a lot of these comments will be missed because there's thousands of them coming every stream. But if there's anything you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats. Let me know. Don is the man. Yeah, he's also the main creator and the managing operator, whatever the hell you want to call him. He's the king of the Discord, basically. He manages the Discord. We got about 100 people in there. If you guys want to join the Discord, it doesn't matter if you're a Harris supporter, a Biden supporter, you can join the Discord. We got almost 100 people in there live, chatting and talking with each other daily. It's very, very active. I promise you guys, you'll like it. Obama. Speaking about Obama, he deported 3 million people. 80% of them didn't get due process. 80% of them didn't get due process. Can you believe that? He was a volunteer firefighter for 10 years, and you're trying to fight a volunteer firefighter? That's sad, guys. That is sad. Where is the Discord link? I mean, I got to adjust it so it's at the top of my links. But if you go to my links, you'll see the first link is Kick. Hello, Molly. How are you? You'll see links. You can click it, and you'll see Discord at the very bottom, and you can join in. Oh, Joshua's crying. Bye, Josh. You're banned. Enjoy that ban. I'm not idolizing. I mean, I definitely look up to all the great businessmen in America, but I wouldn't say that I'm idolizing. Because no one that's, not Jesus is my idol. Trump isn't a god. He's not perfect. He makes lots of mistakes. He's not releasing those files. The big beautiful bill isn't perfect. But the pros much outweigh the cons. Pros much outweigh the cons. You know what I'm saying? Colt. Keep crying, guys. My favorite was when Trump got rich after every single bankruptcy. That was my favorite. Trump is not... What happened to innocent until proven guilty? I guess Democrats don't believe in that. Unless it's an illegal immigrant, they don't believe in innocent until proven guilty. I'm nowhere close to being bald. I have a whole head of hair. But I'm glad this hat pisses you off because you're not tricking me to take it off just because you don't like it. Nope. I knew you wanted me to take it off. I'm not taking it off unless you drop a super chat and request it. Well, you don't have any evidence he's on that list. If Trump was on that list, he could simply redact it and remove himself. There's thousands of people that would really hurt America if they got exposed on that list. That's the truth. You guys don't realize Trump could just redact those files and remove himself off of it, if that was the case. But Trump derangement syndrome is strong with you guys. I love it. Keep commenting. Keep crying. You got no proof. What did he say? I gotta get Euro to start dressing up and shit. Yeah, brother, I'm just wearing this Karl Lagerfeld shirt. But yeah, I should definitely start dressing up more. I dress up sometimes on my live stream. It's mostly how I feel. But right now, I'm just wearing this Karl Lagerfeld shirt, some shorts, and of course this Trump hat. Where are the 300,000 children went missing? I don't know. Some of them got found on that MJ farm in California. But those were only 14 minors working there. Where are the other hundreds of thousands? And why does it matter if I was bald? If I was bald, Trump would still be your president and I would still be happier than you. So what's the difference? Yep, I'm American. ICE is saving those children from slave labor. ICE is saving those children from slave labor, guys. Damn right. It's not even about the money amount, guys. It's not about the money amount of the super chat. It's about the message. It's about communicating with the audience. The people that drop super chats always have the best shit to say. And that's just facts. And also, it stands out above all the other thousands of comments that pour in. Some regular comments just pass like this. Super chats, they stay on screen. I can click on them. I can read it. I can talk about it. I stream from an iPhone right now. Like I said, I'm working on getting a better setup. I'm going to get cameras. I'm going to get a microphone. I'm going to get multiple stuff. You guys you just got to wait. But by the time we're at 10,000, 11,000, 12,000 subscribers, I promise you, this setup will be official podcast. I just got to get the equipment. Where I'm at right now, where I'm traveling, there's not exactly a huge tech store where I can just go and buy everything like Best Buy. If that was the case, we could upgrade everything instantly. But the unfortunate case is I'm traveling around Eastern Europe this summer right now, and, there's not a lot of crazy big tech stores over here. But I'm from Florida originally. I have some other equipment that I can use and set up as well. I have 2 computers, I have some cameras, I have some microphones, but it's not exactly what I want. What do you think about Israel? Well, relating to Jeffrey Epstein, I think that, Jeffrey Epstein was a Mossad agent. But when it comes to Israel, I think I know what you want me to say, the classic Nick Fuentes spew, but that's not what I'm going to give you exactly. I think they should, end the conflicts in the Middle East, and Israel should not be funded by the United States, and I do think that they might have some leverage over the United States, some blackmail. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, they're definitely, taking advantage of us, undoubtedly. And, they get too much funding from us for nothing. I'm tired of supporting other countries. Free Israel from Hamas. Who said he was a CIA agent? If there's anything else you want me to say, 10K followers on an iPhone. Why not? There's people with 50K followers, 100K followers. They stream on an iPhone. So what's your big deal? I'm going to get a tripod. I'm going to get multiple things. But like I said, I'm not really in the best location traveling where I'm traveling right now, where there's a giant tech store where I can just go buy everything. Stop spamming. If anyone's spamming, you will be removed. Trump, Trump, Trump. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about the Bibi files. Legend, free Gaza. I agree. Free Gaza from Hamas. Free them from any conflicts. Free them from any type of death and destruction. I don't want to see death and destruction anywhere. It doesn't matter if I don't like you or anything like that. Personal insults are so dumb and childish. Not to mention they don't faze me since I've seen tens of thousands of comments of personal insults. And not to mention a lot of them are just the same fucking shit. It really doesn't bother me. How do I feel about the Epstein shit? I mean, I feel like they should release those files. Legal people are hard workers too, guys. Illegal immigrants are not the only hard workers. There's plenty of legal immigrants that are hard workers. And believe it or not, there's plenty of hard-working Americans. Have I watched the Bibi files? No, I've only watched about 2 or 3 minutes of them. via someone requested me to watch it on Super Chat, but it's like an hour and a half long. If anyone was drop a big Super Chat like $50, $40, $30, yeah, I can make a whole episode about watching the Bibby Files. Hey, submit! You were the one that was supposed to pay the $20 for the Bibby Files. You promised $20 for the Bibby Files. Yeah, $20 was your price. The price has gone up. I'm giving you a special price, submit. For you, it's $20. For anyone else, it's 30, 40, or $50 because that's an hour and a half of my time watching that shit. Keep crying. No one's begging. The only one that's begging is you. You're begging for attention in my comment section because you don't like Trump. And you got him for 3.5 more years. Hello. Trump derangement is very real this evening. I don't get offended. Thousands of you guys say it. And hundreds of super chats still pour in, asking questions, debate subjects, anything they want to talk about. They all pour in. So I don't give a fuck what you guys got to say. Thank you, Dons. Much appreciated. Trump derangement in chat. Even that super chat will probably piss you guys off. What's up, bro? How you doing? Epstein files. Now. You want to hear something worthwhile? 361 illegal immigrants were arrested working on an MJ farm. Submit, you're not my most frequent visitor. I hate to tell you, bro, but you missed a couple streams, and I have people that are joining every single stream watching me. But I appreciate your support, Submit. I appreciate your past super chats, and I really appreciate you. But I'm still waiting for you to super chat for those Bibby files so we can watch that. Deport 20 million more. Yup, and 14 minors were found working on these MJ farms. But we're still missing those 350,000 kids that Biden lost during his administration. Dr. Dons, you know, you're you come in here a lot, but you're not the number one person in here. You're not the most frequent visitor. Lunchbox is probably one of the most frequent visitors. He joins. It doesn't matter if Lunchbox is working. He's driving to work. He opens the YouTube and watches me and moderates the chat. But Dons, you're in the top 10. Oh, you're in every stream. Okay, maybe you are. Maybe you are in the top 10 then. Or maybe you are number 1. I have no clue. Lunchbox does rock. Oh, cry Trump derangement syndrome. Let's get this fucking creepy guy out of here. Just saying shit like that makes you look bad, bro. You're gonna get investigated. We love you, Lunchbox. Much love, bro. I already talked about the Epstein files 100 times. I'm not ignoring your comment. If you just go back 10 minutes in the stream, you'll see exactly what I said about it. Dems are seriously weird. Oh, here's a great question. Thoughts on Trump still supporting Ukraine? Let me read the whole comment, though. I can't, though, because you guys keep fucking spamming it. Thoughts on Trump supporting Ukraine like he should have been all along? First off, I don't think he should have been supporting Ukraine or Israel all along. Second off, he's not really sending them any more bags of money, buddy. Did you not hear the news? He's going to sell them rockets. He's going to make them pay us for our rockets. So as far as I heard, he's not sending them any more bags of cash. So you can call that what you like, but he's not sending Ukraine any more bags of cash. From what I heard, they're buying Patriot rockets. I heard it on the news this morning from Trump's mouth. We did send bags of money to Ukraine. Who are you fooling? Ukraine will be paying for their weapons, guys. If Trump says it, I believe it. Especially when it comes to these war and these conflicts. I don't believe everything he says, but seems pretty accurate to me. We sent hundreds of billions during Joe's presidency. All we did was fuel the fight that Ukraine will lose anyway. So it's ridiculous. Ukraine will never win this war. There's zero possibilities of that happening. They lost 20% of their land already to Russia. And we've done nothing but burn billions of dollars in weaponry wasted on them. Like Biden paid off student loans, like he said he would. Ukraine will never win. They lost 20% of their land already. 3 days for what? I don't have a speech impediment. When I take a pause, it's because I'm reading comments. So cry about it. But your favorite fucking president, Joe Biden, can't even say a sentence without mumbling and stuttering. Apparently it is rage bait, but I'm not trying to rage or bait anybody. But apparently this hat really pisses him off. I love it. Biden is still alive, my man. You would like to ask me some questions? Well, if they're good, I'll respond to them. But if they're super chat questions, I'll always respond 110%. I've never not responded to one single super chat. So if you have any great questions you want to ask me about any subjects, topics, just drop some super chats. I always respond. Who's burning their hats? I haven't seen a single person burning their hats. And why would I give a fuck about someone burning their hat in the first place? I don't know them. I don't know if they're Trump supporters. I don't know if they're full of shit. For any questions, topics, or anything you want to talk about, any requests. Deport, deport, deport. No one's burning shit. Keep crying and spreading misinformation. Trump could still win the election today. And if he runs in 2028, he's going to win again. Deport them all. You would love to debate me on Ukraine? What are we going to debate about? Gavin is actually thinking he's going to be president. That is insane. Trump's wife came here legally. What is the Democrats' obsession about deporting legal immigrants? I don't understand. They want to keep all the illegal immigrants and they talk about deporting legal ones. Makes no sense. Biden refused an IQ test, so Trump doesn't have to take one either. Okay, you can. I'll take off the hat if you drop a super chat. I'm not bald, so you're going to be rather shocked when my long hair pops out. I guess you're the bum because you don't got any super chats, huh? Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. We're approaching 8K subs. Keep crying, loser. Keep crying. My channel is going to keep growing. We're going to keep getting super chats. So keep bitching and whining. You got Trump for 3.5 more years, little buddy. 3.5 more years, little buddy. That's like 1,000 days. That's like 1,000 days. I don't give a damn, bro. If I cared, do you think I would keep live streaming every day knowing these people got Trump derangement syndrome? I really don't give a fuck. Yeah, sure, I will debate you. If you drop a super chat, of course. Why wouldn't I? I've never turned down one single request. I'm not mad, brother. I'm happy. Trump won the presidency. No, it's okay. You're not my biggest hater. You didn't have anything good to say. Egg raining. I just said yes. You guys are all deranged. You have Trump derangement syndrome. You hate your president, but won't leave the country. No one had Biden derangement syndrome. Oh, keep crying. Tell that to all the other people that already dropped super chats. He was destroying the country. Biden wrecked the economy. Were you ignoring the fact that grocery prices went up 40% in 1 year under Biden? Are you fucking out of your mind? We all felt sorry for Biden. Have you noticed all the Democrats say that they're independent? Just like Bernie, I'm an independent socialist. Independent socialist. Anyone bitching about Trump is a soy boy. So talk about soy boys. Are you fucking joking? Bernie is a centrist at best. You guys are a joke. Let's do a poll in here. Let's do a poll. I guarantee all these people would rather see AOC. Let's see the poll. Oh, yep, we got a bunch of AOC fanboys in here. Just like I suspected. Yep. Just like I suspected. 74% soy boy AOC loving people. The majority of America loves this guy just like I love him. So you can cry about it. How do I attract all these lunatics? Oh, pretty easy. I just wear this and the lunatics come pouring in. Trump 2032. FDR ran 4 terms. FDR 4 terms. FDR ran 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 4 terms. F No, I don't think Trump will run in 2028, but FDR ran 4 terms. Hit the like, subscribe. Let me know about you bleeding hearts and how you want to attack me some more. Let's hear it. Any more insults? Any more attacks? I love it. Trump! Apparently, you haven't picked up a history book because you think Trump is Hitler. And you think Trump is a Nazi. At the same time, you call Trump a Nazi, you cry and say, oh, he supports Jews too much. He supports Israel too much. Well, make up your mind. FDR got voted in 4 times. He died during his 4th term, so he didn't get to run it. Here's another dumbass fucking comment. Do you know how Hitler became into power? Yeah, I know, an election. So every elected official is Hitler? What is your point here? What is your point? We got 74% AOC supporters in here. That is crazy. That is mind-boggling. Hell yeah, I support lowering taxes for everybody. The last time I checked, poor people don't create any jobs, do they? Hit the like, subscribe button, drop some super chats. Let me know where you're coming from. If there's anything you want me to talk about, anything you want me to discuss. You don't know shit about this bill. Every single class of income, it doesn't matter if you're making $20,000 a year, your taxes went down. But keep watching MSNBC and enjoy. What's your question? If you have any questions, you can drop a super chat if you want me to answer that badly. Yeah, I know. 73% AOC lunatics. In chat. %73% AOC. FDR was president before term limits. Yeah, no shit. And term limits can be repealed. Just like prohibition was appealed with a amended in the Constitution. Like don't you know about that? Don't you know about prohibition? Genius. That was changed out of the Constitution. Do you think Trump will release the Epstein files? Honestly, probably not, but I'm interested to see what happens. But if Trump was the only one in the files that he didn't want to expose himself in the files, he could just remove it. He could just redact and remove himself. Sorry, I'm stuttering like your favorite president, Joe Biden, again. But he could just redact and remove his name out of the files. Obviously, that isn't the main reason those files aren't releasing. Yeah, I got a lot of haters in here. I think this is actually a record-breaking amount of haters. I've never had one live stream where 75% of the people supported AOC for president. It's fucking ridiculous. But it's also hilarious. Brother, can you believe we got 75% of people in here for AOC? Click the pin if you're curious. But also, if you want me to go in detail about it, again, I will for some super chats if you want me to talk more about it. I love watching them cry. Yeah, me too. Every insult, every dumb comment they leave is just them crying about Trump. They don't even know me to hate me. They just see the hat. Hi, Democrats. Read the comment section. What's this one say? Why is Trump now saying that there's no Epstein files? Well, wasn't that Pam Bondi that said it? He said to forget about it. Yeah, he did forget. He did say to forget about it. That is true. There's lots of people in chat right now, by the way, 203. And also, yeah, why did he say there's no files? Maybe it's not a list. Maybe it's not a file. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But there are for sure evidence of everyone that was involved in these schemes. They can make their own list. That was the first thing Bondi said. She said it was on her list. Then Bondi and Kash Patel said it doesn't exist. And then Trump said that the Democrats and the Hillary Clinton and all of them mangled with these files. So that was the recent news about Trump. So which one is it? Haters, yep. Maybe Obama and Hillary did create the list. Maybe they redacted and removed whoever off of it they didn't like Bill Clinton. I don't know. Which one is it? I don't know. I don't work in government. Do you? Are you just supposed to trust the mainstream media and their bullshit lies and believe every single thing they tell you? I'm just telling you some theories. The best I can do is give you the information I know. That's the best I can do. I watch multiple news sources. Fox isn't particularly my favorite because they have a lot of liberals there that run the show. Yes, they have lots of Republican news anchors, but it's not particularly my favorite. Loving this prez. Hell yeah. I just said the majority of their anchors are conservative. They have liberal people that own it and run it. Yes. They just enjoy making money. If you love communism so much, why don't you live in a communist country? How do I feel about the guy who's going to win New York City? He's fucking terrible. The shit he said about Jewish people and all kinds of other people and socialism and communism, and he wants the grocery stores state ran, but at the same time this fucker is taking donations from billionaires. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of these socialist puppets taking money from billionaires, telling us, oh, we need to give our money away while they ride on private jets and get billions of dollars, like Bernie Sanders and Madami. No one's begging, brother. You're the only one bitching and crying because I get super chats. So keep crying about it. And by the way, we've made more than that this hour, so cry about that. Winning more and more every day. Bernie gets lobbied. Lobbyists pay Bernie Sanders. Maybe you don't know this. You can look it up on Google, though. He's not a legend. He's a POS. I'm okay with people lobbying and dropping money, but if you're a socialist and claim to hate billionaires, then why the fuck are you taking money from them? Can I name one policy that Trump has done to help America? Yeah, I can. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, the big beautiful bill. And there's many, many others. Aliens Enemies Act, that helps America. That helps us get some of these illegal immigrants out of the country. Spammers will be removed, by the way. 2 genders. All right, brother, you're getting removed. I just said 2 seconds ago, spammers will be removed. Go cry about Trump in your basement. Don't spam my comment section. Lobbying money is bad, but that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is it's fucked up when you hate on billionaires, but you're taking money from billionaire lobbyists and you claim to be a socialist. It wasn't a lie. I'm not German. My ancestors were not the first immigrants here. If there's anything you want me to talk about, anything you want me to comment on, I see you guys are freaking spamming with a bunch of shit. Rage bait, this, that, this, and the third. If there's anything you want me to read out loud or discuss, you can drop a super chat. I will gladly read it out loud. We can have some lovely one-on-one discussions. Keep crying, Sergio. Your channel isn't monetized. And you make $0 commenting, so congratulations. Congratulations to you for watching my content and getting nothing, not having a good conversation, not actually, opening up and having discussions or adding to the conversation, just crying. Crying doesn't help you. Let's go debate. Give them a show. Hell yeah, let's give them a show. Join my Discord. Let's set it up. If you want to debate me, we can set it up. Link in the bio. No one is begging. Keep crying. If you loved Trump, you wouldn't be here bitching your brains out. But you hate your president and you hate your life. That's why you keep complaining and bitching. I hate destiny. I love America. The federal government isn't perfect. %77% of AOC supporters in here. I am fucking mind-boggled right now. Mind-boggled. Can someone tell me why they love AOC since we got 76% AOC supporters in here? Socialism is the past, brother. It's not the future. Any good comments? Any good questions? I'm not seeing anyone. Because it's 5 o'clock and they had no jobs? Great point, I guess. I've talked about Epstein for the last hour. Is there anything else you guys want me to talk about or say? Why is AOC good? I've talked, dude, there's a comment that's pinned down below if you want to read about Epstein. The comments are pouring in. I can't even read all these right now. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, discuss, or read out loud, drop a super chat. Tell us how she went from being a shitty bartender to worth millions. Can anyone tell me about that? Anything you guys want to talk about. AOC or Donald? I guess 76% of them love AOC. I don't know why. How is she smart? Can someone tell me how she went to being worth millions from being a broke bartender? Bro, she is worth millions. Look it up on Google. Nancy, insider trading. Because she's smart? Doesn't sound like you're smart. That's not a real answer. What has she done in politics? She is a millionaire. Winning in America. She lies about from being from Queens. I'm going to pin that comment, Lunchbox. Much appreciated, brother. All I'm seeing is the same people spam over and over again, and I'm still not reading it. Do I think tariffs is a good thing? Absolutely. We can't let other countries fuck us over. Yes, I agree with that. Try to be respectful in the Discord. If you join the Discord, everyone be respectful to each other. Hey, much appreciated, Christian. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, a Republican, or a Libertarian. Please be respectful to each other. It doesn't matter about political parties. Please be respectful if you join the Discord. What did this guy say? Join the Discord and find his address? You'll never find my address. That's hilarious that you could even think that you could. Try. I double dog dare you. Try to find it. I am an American citizen. I'm born in Florida. What the fuck are you yapping about? Trump is the president of the United States of America. Why don't you support Trump and America? Yes, I love guns. Guns are amazing. We gotta love the Second Amendment. Guns are for our own safety. Well, I'm not going to get into specifics of what guns I own because it's none of your business, but I will tell you some of my favorite firearm brands. Smith & Wesson, F&N. Those are basically my two firearm brands that I love the most. Beretta. And what about you guys? Like I said, I'm not going to say any specific makes or models because that's my private business as a gun owner, but that's just some of the brands I love. I just told you I did, but you can believe whatever you want. I really don't care. White breed conservatives love guns. What are you yapping about? Well, keep crying because you bitching in my live stream for an hour is the complete opposite of bringing value to the world. You're not even creating any content. You're just bitching your head off. At least I'm live streaming and talking to you guys. I'm not on someone else's live stream commenting hate and bullshit for an hour. I thought this was the party of love and inclusion and openness. Democrats are not like that at all. Haters, it's okay. We got 76% AOC supporters in here. What can you expect? I'm a leftist. I'm not a Democrat. Brother, I have no reason to go to LA. It's a shithole. AOC will never win, brother. She'll never win. No, Florida's an amazing state. You can open carry. You can conceal carry. You don't need a license. You can protect your own life. You can protect your life in Florida, and you don't have to worry about going to prison for the rest of your life. That's the difference between California and Florida. And people don't physically attack you for your political beliefs. That sounds like a dictatorship where people physically attack you for your political beliefs. Texas is amazing too. No, I would not be safe. Criminals would still have guns. What are you yapping about? Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to hop off now. We'll do another live stream in an hour and a half. Maybe I'll get Don's on here if he's open to it. Unless anyone else has any questions, chats, or super chats, we'll go live again a little bit later. Yeah, they would. There's still gun crimes in countries where guns are banned. What the fuck are you yapping on? A bunch of Trump derangement syndrome in chat. It makes me want to stay. You know, you're not forced to watch me, right? No one's putting a gun to your head. You can leave whenever you like. If you want me to talk about something, drop a fucking super chat. God bless America. Knife murders too. Yep, great point. Cry, John. I'm not getting off YouTube, so respectfully, you can keep crying your eyes out every day that Trump is your president. You will cry for the next 3.5 years, and I will gladly, with a smile on my face, drink your salty platoon liberal tears every damn day, because you'll be continually crying about Trump, and I'll love it. Anything else anyone has to say? Any other super chats you guys want to drop? God bless America. No, you guys are all the crybabies. I can't wait to see you guys cry in 2028 when I got over 100,000 subscribers and AOC loses the election. I can't wait for that day. That's going to be a great day. Anyway, guys, peace out, everybody. Slam that like button, double tap the screen. And we love Ice. She's not going to win, brother. She's not. I promise you. Come back and watch this in 4 years, 3 years. You'll see. She lost again. AOC will lose in 2028. Like, dislike, it doesn't matter. You're helping the channel. I don't care if you hate ICE. ICE will keep deporting people. Guess what? We just tripled the amount of ICE we have. We went from 5,000 to 15,000 ICE agents. Thank you to 15,000 ICE agents. No new wars have been started, jackasses. Trump ended 3 wars in his term, so suck on that. Anyway, guys, hit the like, subscribe button. Cry, Jake, cry. Border is closed. Nobel Peace Prize for Donnie Trump. Hey, much appreciated, Barefoot. I hope to see you in the Discord. Everyone join the Discord. I don't hate you. I don't hate you just because you're a leftist or a Democrat. I love everybody, but if you spread hate and hate on me first, of course I'm going to talk shit back to you. What do you expect? Anyway, peace out, guys. Talk to you later. We're going to stream in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Peace out. Hope everyone's having a good evening. God bless America. Then keep hating. Keep giving me free